There we go. There, okay. I got lost there for a second. What if I told everyone today I'm completely speechless? I have nothing to say. Any questions out there today? Anything? I went for a walk. I was outside. It stopped raining. It was actually a beautiful sky. And I walked the dog, let him run around, did what I needed to do. And I said, what am I going to talk about? I'm blank. I'm just teasing. There's always something to talk about, but I'm just asking. Does anyone have a question? Any questions out there? Anybody feeling? I'm feeling like really mellow. I had a great day today, and I felt just a little bit of anxiety kicking up before this. But I'm just wondering if anyone, I know some people emailed me or text me saying they're feeling very overwhelmed today. And I'm just like, oh, I'm not feeling that today. This is kind of nice. I just feel a nice peacefulness today. And then I thought to myself, if this is what life could be, peace with ease and flow, it's quite nice. And what a difference, because I've always had a very busy, chaotic life. And today, although I was busy doing things, there's just this calm peacefulness. And I thought, huh, some people say when it's too peaceful, it's boring. I wasn't bored at all. It was quite nice, actually. Feel very connected and a lot of love coming through. So, as you all know, I read a lot. I listen to podcasts. I listen to audiobooks. One of
Time
my
is it?
one of my most favorite things to do right now is actually audiobooks, because I'm one of those type of people that can multitask. I can be doing something and listen, and as I'm listening, I can still get it. And I may listen to a book 10 times, 17 times because of the audiobook. It's so easy to go to a chapter and re-listen and say, wow, I didn't hear it that way. And it's quite amazing how you can listen to a book or read a book and hear it different every single time. Why is that? It's because my perception is my perception, your perception. We're all seeing different things at the same time. So we all walk down the same street. We're all going to have our own experiences because we're all coming with our own filters, our subconscious thoughts, our programming, our belief systems. Now, when you do healings, what's happening is you're releasing resistance, belief systems that aren't serving you, and you're really becoming more your authentic self. So when you re-listen to something, you're listening as a new version of you. So now you hear something different. I'm like, I didn't hear that last time. I've listened to this book 16 times. I've never heard them say this. Wow. And I get really excited because that means I'm opening up even more. So what's really neat is, and I say neat a lot, interesting a lot, because everything just fascinates me, is how can we shift so much? And there's some people that don't change. And the reason is a lot of people don't change because change is scary. Why is change scary? Change is scary because humans are created that way. There's this whole way a humans create with energetic systems and things that make them feel like change is scary. So you have to kind of go beyond that fear to move. But if you think about it, everything is constantly changing. The universe is constantly changing. But if you look out the same window every day, it's going to look the same. But what you're not noticing is how many things are changing around you. And when we look, we get scared. I just want to look at the same window. I want to be in the same room because it's my safety. Just know that the universe, your guides, are going to keep you safe as you venture out of the unknown into the change. Let that resistance go. We all live with ceilings, and that's normal. I used to have a ceiling over my head where this is my limited thoughts. Like this is what I'm looking through life. And then it opened a bit more, opened a bit more. Once you open it, you can't go back. Okay, that's the part that kind of sucks because, like, once you know, like, oh, I can't unknow. It's now I know. So my poor children know too much for their young age. And it's not something I can take back, but they've seen it, they get it. They're like, Mom, I know. It's beautiful in a way because once you know, it's only going to get more and more and more. But sometimes not knowing and just living life the way you're living is kind of nice because once you start to expand and learn and grow, you're like, wow, I know so much and I cannot unlearn it. I learn something new every single day. And it's hard to talk to other people about it because they'll be like, what are you talking about? And it's cute. Sometimes I'll have these conversations with my mom and she just sits there looking at me and she's like, how is this girl my daughter? Like, what the heck is she saying? It's so cute. But she always goes, I don't understand the thing you just said, but it felt good. I'm like, okay, great. And she goes, more so, I love the enthusiasm you have behind the words. So like, okay, great. As long as like I had somebody listening, you know. So then I have this great group of people that I can talk to. And you guys, I'm assuming you're listening, so that's great. I have a question coming in. Okay, so I think everyone can see this, but it just says, hi Brenda, sounds very 5D, very beautiful. I love audiobooks and podcasts too. I did a beam for someone today, and I'm wondering if you can use beam for specific body pains. Um, I believe beam is more of a catch for all. Oh, hi. Okay, it's Laura. Now I can see it. Sorry, my contacts kind of go in and out. So, beam is a catch for all. If there is a body pain that is up for healing in that session, it will happen. It is, hello there. It is, we heal in layers. So when we have layers and we're healing, you might not get the root of that pain that the person's feeling, but you are chipping away at the causes of the pain, which are many different causes. It could be an emotional issue, it could be trauma, it could be this, it could be that. So when we are working with clients in a healing setting, we are there to support the healing. We are bringing in the love of God and allowing the love of God to do whatever is best for that person at that time. It is up to the person's higher self to take what is needed at that time. Intentions can always be set. Of course they can. It does get frustrating when someone has a pain for many years, and no matter how many healers they get to, it's not going away. It is a deeply rooted issue. Now, I'm not going to guess what it is. It's probably karmic. It's probably past lives. It's probably reoccurring. And it's hard to get to those, but it's not impossible. So I would always give clients homework, affirmations they can say to chip away at their issues, but understanding to be patient and tolerant with themselves. Because the one thing we don't want to be is angry at ourselves for not healing a physical issue, at a pattern of behavior that we know we have and it sucks. So you just want to be kind to yourself and say, you know what, I'm healing at the journey that my soul has it. A lot of the healings we're doing is nothing to do with what we want, our mental state. It's in the hands of our higher self, or your soul. So you talk to your soul, say, hey, I'm kind of done with this. I think I learned and if I haven't learned why I have this, you know, if it's in my best interest, please let it be known, because the little self doesn't always know what the higher self really knows. So it's always okay to bring in intention, but there's so much more leaving with things like that.
That's great. Thank you so much. That gives me a lot.
No worries, no worries. Okay, so yeah, I'm just looking through. There's no other questions. So I do love questions, and I'll answer them just to the best of my ability. And if I don't know, I'll just let you know. So the beauty of healing and what we're doing today, and I'm thankful that everyone's here today, because the earth is such a precious thing that we're on, and we're being moved through this ascension process, all of us, whether we know it or don't know it, like it or don't like it. You know, there's people out there that don't even have a clue. They couldn't even understand a call like this. They would come on and say, what is she even talking about? This is just silly, and go live their life, but feel anxiety, but not sure what they're feeling. That is because this healing energy, the ascension process, this acceleration we're in, is affecting everybody on the planet, whether we like it or not. So we're getting this urge to heal, urge to open up your heart, urge to let go of things. And, and if you're not knowing what's happening, that's why we're getting a lot of people on this planet who are agitated, angry, frustrated, because now I said we have duality, we have the light and the dark, and it's human and nothing to be ashamed of. We all have it. Well, imagine you're a very heavy person who is kind of covered in darkness. You've had a really crappy childhood. You're a victim of this planet. Nothing's working for you. And you're still a child of God. You still have light, but it's just so drowned in this darker energy. Now this light is coming at you. Bam, bam, bam. Heal, heal. Open up your heart. Well, that darkness is going to say, what is this? What is? And you have the light and the battle of light and dark happening within the person. And what does the person do? They get so frustrated. They might do something that's not in the norm. So someone told me today that they feel so horrible because they said something really mean to someone they love. And they go, I would have never said, I don't know where it even came from. She goes, I just feel horrible. I apologize, but it's said, it's done. How do I take that back? Well, you can't really take back what's said, unfortunately. We know that, but you have to forgive yourself for saying it. Kind of figure out, why did you say it? Well, I was feeling irritated. I'm stressed at work. I'm this, I'm that. Well, think about it. When you're stressed and tired, it's very hard to be in awareness. It's very hard to stay aware of your thoughts and your feelings. That is the time we jump or fall into our programming, right? Our programming. So if you have this program of, saying mean things to people, or a program that you learn from your parents, and you act a certain way and you hate the way you act sometimes because it's like, that's not me, that's my parents. Well, why do we do that? Because we're tired and stressed. It's hard to be our authentic self when we're in that state. So a lot of people are extra stressed nowadays. We're worried. We're watching this. We're watching that. What's going on with this world? So we may fall out of alignment. We fall out of alignment. We are going to be more accident prone, say things that might hurt someone by, not meaning to, do things that are not good for us because we kind of lose our discernment or our prudence. So an example, we don't have to ever be in fear, but let's say I was having a odd off day. I might decide to go swim at a beach and say, I don't care. Yeah, there's a shark warning. Who cares? You're not paying attention because you're tired, and you go swimming, and yeah, you might regret swimming with the sharks that day. I'm not, but now I'm in alignment. I'm going to the beach. I read the sign. Oh, hi sharks, don't swim. Oh, okay. I'm gonna use that discernment. I'm not scared of the sharks. That's the ocean. It's fine. But I'm gonna choose not to swim here because of the warning. So when we're off balance, unsettled, not centered, overtired, we will do things that may not be the best for us or others around us. So we have the awareness to bring ourselves back to awareness, back to centering, back to connection. And before you make any big decisions, you may want to be in that state. But, decisions come up every day. So we're not going to be perfect. And you might accidentally yell at someone you love, or say something that you shouldn't have, or whatever, or done something that you shouldn't have. But what you want to do is, okay, you've learned that, you've learned what you've done, be more mindful of it, but you don't want to dwell on it. The last thing you want to do is keep repeating, oh my gosh, I did this, I'm never going to be forgiven. The person's forgiven you, it's done. The only person who hasn't forgiven is yourself. So we make mistakes. So have patience and tolerance for yourself. But we want to have patience and tolerance for those around us the ones that are awakening, are in balance and harmony, the ones that aren't. Because, people are going to do things that aren't fabulous sometimes, especially in these stressful times. Never be a doormat. That's not what I'm saying. Don't be a doormat. Don't allow that person to keep hurting you. But no, if it's an accidental thing, something slips out, forgive them and forgive yourself. So we make mistakes sometimes, it happens. And, sometimes you say, yeah, I'll be right there, and you forget and you have your kid waiting. Anyone do that? Well, I am notorious for that sometimes. I try to do my best to always stay aware, but sometimes I can get caught up in something. All of a sudden, it feels like I was 2 minutes, but the person's waiting for 5 minutes. Are you coming? Oh yeah, yeah. So you apologize for not being in the moment and not paying attention, and then you'd be better next time. That happens with, like, we all make mistakes, right? So you're gonna dwell on it? No, you say, I'm sorry. And what is it when when you say sorry to someone and they say sorry means nothing? It's like, oh, now I'm clueless. I don't even know what to say. So all right, I'm just gonna go and forgive myself like double as much, because like this person is not forgiving me. So it's kind of I don't know. I think being a human in today is probably one of the most difficult things to be. These teenagers that are going through life at this time are just not even just teenagers, but kids and people in their 20s. Actually, even old, it doesn't matter how old you are. We all have our own challenges, right? Yeah, you got the older people who are seeing so much change in their life, and now it's accelerating. You have children that are growing up in an age that we can't even imagine, but they are coming in with a lot more intuition, a lot more understanding the energy. So we're all in this together. So when we come together in something like this, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be healing a layer. So what's in your layer? Some of you might feel something. Some of you might feel something bubbling up, emotions, anger, anxiety, sadness. Some people might just feel calmness. Some people might have memories popping up. So as we're healing today, it's at an emotional level, a mental level, a physical level. There are no right or wrong. And there's a lot of things that are going to heal that you don't even know. So the best thing to do is just go in with an openness, a readiness to say, I'm ready to let go of anything that's ready to go today. And just allow your higher self to do the work with these beings of light that come through. And everyone's going to, like, you're kind of in these little silos, octahedrons of love, where you're getting your own healing. These beings of light are coming in for you, working with your higher self. So you're not going to get anything from someone else. It doesn't work that way. These healing sessions would never happen if that was the case. You're in your individual things. These type of healing sessions are powerful, like, because our energies are all in there. It's quite beautiful. So they are different than individual ones. And for those who have individual sessions, they can feel the difference, but they're both powerful in their own way. And then we get to the great stuff. So as we're getting our healing, and we're going to be sending out this beautiful love and light, we're going to get it in return. So you want to get into that receiving mode. We are going to ask that our family and our friends and our pets and our house is clear. So you can make any special intentions to yourself at this time. Now, you don't have to go into detail and say, oh, this is for my so and so because of this. No, no, no. You don't have to repeat someone's illness or problem, because really, in this new energy, you're magnifying it quickly. So just say, hey, I'm having this energy available to so and so and so and so and so. You know what they need. Done. That's it. That's how powerful this energy is. It's up to that person's higher self to accept it and heal at a level of healing that they can handle. So they might just feel a little, they might get a lot, who knows? That's why we get people who have these huge healings that other people are very gradual. There's no right or wrong. We're just here supporting whatever they're ready to take, they will take at their own pace. Then we get into sending this beautiful energy to Mother Earth. It is so important to send love to this beautiful planet, to the earth, the air, the fire, the wind, the water. I go kind of like not insane, but I get really fixated on doing this. So when I walk my dog in the morning, and actually I really enjoy walking the dog because he's a big puppy. He's very playful. He's new in our life. We adopted him. And when he sees me, this dog just lights up, like, and my playful energy gets him so excited, and he leaps and bounds, and he's so cute. And I just sit there enjoying his playfulness and enjoying the blades of grass. And lately, I just look at a tree and enjoy the leaves on the tree. And then I'm always thinking, okay, am I still like functioning? Can I still look at a computer because I just want to look at trees all day long? But it's just noticing the little things. The other day, I was out and I was noticing these little like bugs, I guess little aphids are running around, and they have this whole world going on in their little world. And like most of us would just walk, well, I would too, just walk past them, step on the grass, don't even notice them. But when you look at that, they have their own thing. They're part of this beautiful world. And yeah, we have someone who hugged the trees, and that is so cute because I'm a tree hugger too. And if I do something, and one day I was actually mad recently, last few weeks, and I went outside and I was mad. I kicked a tree, and I that was just some anger coming out, and frustration, not anger. And then I was like, I am so sorry. I apologize to the tree. It's not something I would normally do, but I was really angry. So, they're living, and when we send out this love today, we're going to send it to Mother Earth. We're going to send it to what we would consider the darkest places on this earth. There's nothing to be scared of. We can talk about it because what we're going to do is send love. And when this love, just think of it as this white light, it's almost like a wave of light as I see it. So here's Mother Earth, this round, beautiful, living thing. And our energy, just think of it just going around it, through it, all around it. It's like this, and it's attaching, all our light is attaching to everyone else doing this on Earth. And you have this beautiful positivity. What does this positivity do? It just dissolves the darkness. The darkness on this planet is not powerful anymore. It lost its power in 2020, and it's losing it every single day as more hearts are opening. I used to have fear of darkness. I think we all have at one point, if we haven't overcome it yet. And then I was taught through so many different experiences that all darkness is the absence of light. That's all it is. So if you hold your light, it's going to dissolve the darkness. It's just the darkness is going to run. It's going to leave. It's going to dissolve. It just goes. So, and then an analogy would be there's two rooms. One's a light room and one's a dark room. Now you take the wall in between the two rooms. What happens? Both rooms become light. The darkness doesn't come onto the light. The light moves into the darkness. It lights it up. So whenever you have any fear, or for some of you have children, you ever have a child who wakes up in the middle of the night terrified because they saw or felt or had a nightmare, what happens? Our heart starts beating. Whoa, what is it? What is it? Why are you freaking out? Just take a deep breath. Hold that light. You have the power. Every person on this planet has the power to connect to this light and now use it aggressively instead of defensively. And we used to go into bubbles of protection. I'm going to go out, I'm going to put myself in a bubble of protection because I don't want the darkness to bother me. So it neutralizes it kind of. Now I'm going out, I am bringing so much light through me and out of me. There is nothing that scares me. Nothing, because I'm holding so much light. Anybody who is going to be irritated because they're angry and frustrated, if I walk in a room, they're either going to come into coherence with their light and kind of blend in, or they're going to be so irritated by the light, they're going to run out of the room. And this is the one thing I love to do. I love to get into a state of high vibration. where I am just holding so much light. And I love to walk into the grocery store and I see either people gravitate closer to your energy or you see the ones run away. And it's what I try to do is, hey, let's send that person who's running some light too. It's not their authentic self that's running. It's the interference that's saying, oh crap, get them away because we don't want them to wake up or, feel better, heaven forbid, right? So it's just kind of like little, it's almost like a video game. It's almost like this game of life that we're in. It's almost fun to watch the cause and effect of what I'm thinking, what's happening. I'm holding light. How does it work? It's beautiful to see people transforming. I just get a high when I get an email of someone saying, hey, or a text message. And I don't know if it's my ego or what it is, but it's just my heart fills with so much love. And sometimes I get tears in my eyes when someone tells me a story about how they benefited from a call or how their life is changing. And it might not just be from my calls, whatever they're doing, whatever self-worth they're doing. I just feel this such love for humanity as things. It's a popcorn effect because as you're holding light, and you all do this, hold your light for your family, for your pets, for strangers, and you'll see those smiles on people's face when you're in traffic. I love being in traffic and you see the angry people. I'm like, why are they so angry? So sometimes I'll just put on music and dance really wild and crazy. And they look at me like, okay, she must be, she must be nuts. And I have to be careful because I'm thinking, oh my God, they might think I'm high. They might think I'm on drugs. So the other day I was really going at it, dancing on the highway, and people were looking at me. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get pulled over by the cops. So I toned it down a little bit. But then what I do is underneath when no one can see, I'm just sending out so much love and light. And then I try to figure out what car is trying to run away from me on the highway, because if this energy is coming from my car and I'm sending out love to everyone, smiling at people, and then there's cars that smile back, but then you see this aggressive driver who's weaving as far as possible to get away from the energy. So they feel the energy. We all do at some level. So have fun with it. Because if you realize your magnificence and you're spreading it out, watch how people react. But then again, if you're feeling crappy, watch how people are affected, right? And your negativity can go to someone else too. So you want to hold that light. And it is now, oh my gosh, what time is it? Oh, okay, not too bad. Oh, something I thought I talked over the half hour. My contacts are acting very silly right now because my eyes keep watering today for some reason. Oh, thank you. It's not my ego. Okay, yes, I try to keep it under check. Sometimes my ego will say, see what you did? I'm like, no, 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 I don't do it. It is the love of God that comes through me. And I'm blessed to have this ability. So yeah, we got to keep it in check, right? We're human. All right, everyone. So here we go into the fun part of this. If there's any questions, you can put them in there. But the way this is going to work is we are going to get in a state of allowance. We're all going to send out energy. It is easy to send out love. We all of us want to give, 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 give. But what is the hard thing? Receiving it. So just take a moment here and get into that receiving mode. I have not been very good at balancing music, obviously. For those of you who come and you listen, my voice gets drowned out. I don't know if I start whispering. I don't know what it is. But I joined Dr. John Ryan. He has it perfect every single time. He does a sound check at the beginning and it stays beautiful. The music's nice and low. His voice comes through. Usually I drift. I don't remember it anyway. But yeah, so I'm not sure. I don't know if I'll talk. Sometimes I talk, sometimes I don't talk. But I'm going to keep the music low enough so if I do talk, I don't irritate people. Because I know I can be irritating when you can't hear. So we'll do a sound check before we, no, yeah, a lot of people like the voice. I do get some emails saying, yeah, but you know what you can do? Let's say I'm talking and it bothers you. Just turn off the volume. You don't even need to hear the music. Just feel the energy. And another thing, say if you got disconnected completely and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to get back in. No, you do not have to get back in. Just stay in the moment. in the ethers with us. We're working up there. So whether you're attached to the video or just laying in there, it shuts off, not to worry. And then 10 o'clock, it'll be over. You can just baste in that energy. It's going to stay with you for 3 to 4 days, doing whatever it needs to do. Drink lots of water. If you ever have any questions, you can reach out. Send me an email or a text, and I'll do my best to answer as fast as I can. And just be with that love. The love of God is God's source energy. It is powerful, and it's getting stronger every single day. I love it. Too loud music. Okay, so that's it. What we'll do is we'll get into it. I'm gonna drink a little bit before I start. Who keeps saying they love me? Because my heart's fluttering and I feel like Denise. Oh, Denise, you send me so much love. Oh, Denise, sending me so much love. Oh, there's a lot of people. A hug. Oh, someone has a tree. I'm just gonna read everything here. People are agreeing. Denise, you're so sweet. Oh, okay. There's Maria's there. Maria got in. All right, just making sure I didn't miss any questions. Okay, all right, we're good. All right. Much love to all of you. And I always appreciate you all on the call. So here we go. We're going to balance the music, just get comfortable. A lot of people say that they pass out, wake up, and it's over. That's okay. Not many times I can meditate when I'm working with this energy that I can stay awake. I have to stay awake while I'm doing it with you guys, so I do. Sometimes I actually feel like I'm drifting and I have to tell myself to stay here. It's powerful. And if we have resistance, they get us out of the way to work on us. So if you're just drifting, just let it go and go. And you feel like you're falling asleep, you're probably not, because most of us wake up right after it's done, right? All right. Okay, everyone, let's get this music going. And my son says I really should change my music because I've been using it for 2 years now. And one day I will. I'm not there yet. All right. All right, so now what I'm going to do, the music is on. I'm going to share it with my screen, so give me a sec. All right, beautiful. Now what we have here is me talking with music in the background. I'm looking for a balance, so it's not irritating to hear my voice, you're not struggling to hear it, and you're hearing the music. So now let's say I'm just going to stop talking. Do you still hear the music? So I don't want you, sometimes I'm not going to talk. So I want you to hear music. When I talk, I want you to hear my voice so it doesn't irritate you. And if you don't like it, just shut off the music and just let the energy do what it needs to do. So if someone can give me a thumbs up, we're good. All right. All good? All right, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. All right, beautiful souls, let's get this going, because this peacefulness I've been in has been for a reason, because we got a lot of love coming through today. Allowing a deep breath. And I'm not going to tell you how to breathe. You're going to breathe any way that's good for you. But you want to bring in a deep breath so your tummy sticks out. You're going to let it out at a pace that's comfortable. You set the intention that you are part of this healing and you're going to be a good receiver of the love back. Whatever you bless, blesses you back. Can you imagine the amount of blessings that we are going to receive today? The level of healing that we are going to get emotionally, physically, mentally, and everything else that we can't understand. Whatever is in that layer ready to go, we're asking it for to all be revealed. Nothing can hide. If it's in your layer and it's there for relief, it's there for transmutation, that it is being identified at this time. You can almost imagine we're all in the ethers together. We're in this beautiful circle. And we're still in our physical bodies, but there's just a part of us that's just kind of raising up for the healing. taking deep breaths. You can take that air, that loving air, and ask it to go anywhere in your body where you feel tension. You may want to move your body to get rid of any kinks, any blocked energy, and just kind of shake your hands out. It's best to keep your legs uncrossed for that energy flow, but do whatever you're comfortable with. Now, if you're having memories come up or emotions come up, those are just coming up for healing. So just honor them and let them go. As you're getting into this state of relaxation, you know you are fully protected and loved, and that whatever is going to happen in this healing for you today is being guided by your higher self with pure love. It's always for your highest best. It's for all aspects of you. It's this timeline, past, the future, in between states, parallel lives. We are having this healing transcend along all timelines. And as we heal in this moment, heal all parts of us. So there's sometimes we splinter off. We've gone through a trauma, something sad, something that shouldn't have happened. And that splinter is repeating and repeating. If you feel it within you, you feel a pattern of sadness, you feel a part of you that's aching, let's send that part of you, that aspect of you, this beautiful wave of master light. We're asking that this master light weave through your entire essence, bringing this beautiful, powerful, loving energy. It's a healing energy that is so powerful that we do not even understand how it works, why it works. We're just trusting, knowing, and believing that there is some really beautiful, transformative healing happening tonight. With all healings, your auric healing is your auric fields being cleansed, your biofield, your chakras, your meridian systems, this whole energetic system that is a blessing to humanity so we can live this duality is being cleansed, so it's working at its maximum capacity. We're asking your innate system to kick up. And if there's anything that's going on in your body that should not be, may it notice it and may it start to release it and heal it. And as this healing is continuing, you're now making special intentions for anyone in our lives that we might be concerned about. And you can just list them at this time, saying, hey, wouldn't it be nice if this energy was made available for so-and-so and so-and-so? And we are asking this beautiful energy to fill your homes, releasing any lower energies, any sadness and anxiety and stress. Replace it with God's love and light. Vibration in your homes are increasing, becoming lighter, making this beautiful energy available to our pets, to our families that are in the home at this time, whether they're attending the call or not. The beautiful energy, the healing energy, is intelligent and it knows exactly what to do. And it's up to that person's higher self to accept it and allow it. We can almost imagine this beautiful golden blanket. Oh my gosh, I love this. I can see it, it's on its way. And each of us are being wrapped up in this healing blanket. It's warm, it's full of gold, healing gold. It has so many other healing qualities to this blanket. And as we're being wrapped in it, it's so comforting. We feel so secure. And while this is happening, there are just huge amount of healing that we can't even explain. There's so much happening right now. We're just going to base in that love and allowance, knowing that we are deserving of this healing today and every day. And as this personal healing is continuing, and the healing for our families and friends and pets and home continues, we are now going to set the intention that this beautiful energy all comes together and starts to move over and through our beautiful planet and beyond. It is now weaving itself through the earth, through the oceans, through the water systems, through the atmosphere, through the forests, to all the animals on the planet, to all the humans on the planet. As it's making its way, just feel the love, the power. And although this healing is only going to be half an hour, the beauty of it is this light keeps healing. It keeps working on us individually. It keeps being made available to this beautiful earth and everything and everyone on it. And we're going to even set the intention that it goes beyond Mother Earth into our beautiful universe. And for all those beings of light that send us support and love, we send it back to them as well. We thank and appreciate all the love, support that they give us in Mother Earth every moment of the day. And if anything pops up in your mind that doesn't feel so good, just allow that beautiful light to transcend and weave through it, dissolving it, letting it go. It's no longer needed. Along with these beautiful beings of light, we are now being joined with whales and dolphins, Your energies are moving through your homes. They're moving through the oceans, through our atmosphere, and around Mother Earth, enjoying this beautiful healing. They're a great wave of light moving through, breaking any negative interference, any cords, any old agreements, vows, oaths, contracts. We're being released from all of those karmic loops, the karma. We're just letting it go. Whatever is no longer needed, we're asking these beautiful beings of light to release us from it. We're asking the countries of this beautiful world be released of their karma. We're helping move us out of the negativity and into the light as a full population of Earth. We're sending out love to everyone, even though they don't even know what that is. We're setting the intention that people's hearts are touched, even if it's for the very first time. May they feel a peace that they've never felt. May they feel important and loved. May that God source, that powerful light penetrate and give them a sense of purpose. We heal individually, we heal collectively. We're all in this together, and we're all important pieces of a puzzle. And every piece of the puzzle matters. Your thoughts matter. You're a powerful being of light. You're coming home to that realization. Healing is happening at so many different levels. Your heart is healing. You're letting go of any negativity, any patterns of thoughts that are no longer serving, any post-traumatic stress, just letting all that go. Any fears or anxieties that are bubbling up, just have them melt away. They're being replaced by this beautiful, powerful light. Some of you may be feeling waves of light weaving through your body. You might feel tingling sensations as the work is being done. You might be seeing colors, you might be seeing nothing. You might be sleeping or in a nice meditative state. It's all good and perfect just for you. Some of you might be feeling a little dizzy. That's okay. Once this is done, you'll come back. Just allowing anything that needs to leave to go. Allowing the light of God to do whatever's for you today. For all the negativity that's leaving, that's left already, beautiful light is going to stay, increasing your light quotient, which is increasing your vibration, your frequency, it's bringing you to a place of positivity. When you're in that higher vibration of positivity, good things are coming your way and will continue. I'm gonna say, I am a magnificent being. I deserve healing. I deserve love. I deserve ease and flow. I am compassionate. I am kind. I have the ability to stand in my power. I allow the love of God to radiate out of me, radiate so strong out of me. You are protected anywhere you go, at all times of the day. This beautiful, protective, loving bubble, progressive light is coming to you and out of you. You're just basting in the love as the work is being done. The work continues on you as an individual, on humanity as a collective. Humanity agreed to the ascension process in the etheric field. For those of us who say, yes, let's go, we're kind of leading the way. As we hold that love of God, we are those beacons, the lighthouses for those who don't know what's going on. The peace and the balance we hold will help all those around us who feel peaceful as well. You are important. You are loved. You are a magnificent, powerful being of light. You are honored and loved beyond belief. This feeling that you're in right now, this feeling of love, security, I want you to anchor this feeling so that any time and any day you can tap into this feeling. It's always there for you. You simply just have to ask for it. When you ask, you receive. Asking for this beautiful bubble of liquid love. Each and every one of us is getting this bubble of liquid love put on us right now. And it will stay with us for as long as we want it. We can keep intentions that the bubble is there and know it's there, protecting us and loving us. The more you believe, the bigger the intention, the bigger the bubble, the more powerful the bubble. This beautiful light that will continue to protect and heal you. At this point, you can say, yes, I deserve it. Yes, I want it. Yes, it's there. And so it is. Although this meditation, this healing for ourselves, our families, planet Earth, and all of humanity and everything beyond is coming to a close, the energy continues. It will be with you for the next 3 to 4 days, working on you. That bubble will be with you there forever. That light will continue to lead you through this beautiful earth, in our universe, sending love and doing whatever it needs to do to heal the planet. Just anchoring this light, breathing it in deeply. At this point, for those of you who want to stay in the meditation and just fall asleep in this beautiful energy, just hang up the call and drift and enjoy. For those of you who'd like to hear the singing bowl, want to stay, want to get back to who you are back here in this physical form, you want to move your body to bring yourself back. There's no right or wrong. That's what you want to do at this time. As you're sleeping today, you want to send a special intention. Hey, process all you want, but it'll give me a good sleep. Make lots of water. You'll be very thirsty for the next few days. So just drink as much as you can. You're releasing toxins. You're helping the healing work with the water. You can sing affirmations. I know this energy is working on you. It's doing profound positive changes. You can ask for your quantum shift, your miracle healing. They're all possibilities. I'm going to slowly take down the music and bring out the singing bowl. All right, beautiful. That was great. Okay, just give me a minute here. Whew. Just gonna drink something and we'll do the bowl. The reason I give warning about the bowl is not everyone likes it. It can be pretty intense. What it is using vibrational medicine to kind of clear away things quicker. So if you're feeling dizzy, it usually will bring you back to feeling normal again or close to normal. Now, it may not sound perfect as it comes through, but the intention works just the same. I'm gonna do it one more time. Beautiful. There we go. All right, everyone. That was very powerful. And I think I read in there that the music balance was good. So I can't promise we'll repeat it, but hey, we did a good one for once, hopefully. All right, and does anyone have any questions before we go? Just kind of bathe in that beautiful energy. It's going to keep working, do whatever it needs to do, drink lots of water, and just allow whatever needs to happen, happen. Sometimes we have vivid dreams. Sometimes we're very active the nights that we get a healing. Some of us have our regular way we heal. Some people stay up burping and they complain about that, but that's just the way they heal. And unfortunately, there's nothing we can do unless they ask their higher self, hey, can I stop? But that's just part of releasing. So just go with it. All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. I'm still a little spinny. If be careful when you get up. Um, you're very welcome, all of you. You may want to stomp your feet to ground you to Mother Earth. It kind of takes out the bit of the dizziness. Drink some water, that might help as well. Thank you all for joining. You're all participating in that. So the more of us on there, the power. So we have a good chunk of people on. That's a lot of beautiful energy being sent out, and then we're receiving it. That's what makes this so powerful. It's the love in all of our hearts connecting and bringing it in. So thank you, everyone. It's also for anyone who's watching live, anyone who's going to watch in the future, as there will be a replay, because these beings of light already know who will be attracted to this even at a later state. So whether you're watching it live or a replay, sometimes I even watch the replays sometimes to hear what I said. I go, wow, I said that. And I actually live the love and the feeling because it's all of your love coming back at me. So I think I'm addicted to this, and that's why we keep doing it. So let's do it until the planet maybe doesn't need us to do it anymore. We'll see. All right, everyone, have many blessings, sleep well, and the replay will be up sometime tomorrow. Oh, okay, good, good. I'm glad. I'm glad our little ones can be watching. Our pets are watching. Sometimes our sleeping children are getting their healings as well. The love transcends all aspects of us. So it's quite beautiful. And I did make special intentions for some tonight as well. All right, everyone. Sleep well, be well, and keep healing. There we go. Keep that positivity. Hold that light. You're very magnificent and powerful. Good night.